Kaylin, we did another experiment about a week ago, didn't we, with bread? Yeah, we were talking about how when we touch a contaminated surface, how easily germs can get on the things we're eating, and germs can then get inside of us and make us sick, can't they? So we did a fun experiment just to kind of show how this works, and what we did was we took 3 pieces of paper towel and we dipped them in water and put them each in a plastic bag. We then put our hands in dirt and touched a piece of bread, and we put it inside the bag and sealed it. Then we washed our hands with soap and water and touched the second piece of bread and did the same, put it in a plastic bag and sealed it. We then put our hands in dirt and wiped them off with wet ones, and then touched the third piece of bread and put it in a plastic bag and sealed it. We put it away in a warm, dark place for about a week, and we came back just to see what happened. And what we found, and I don't know how easily you'll be able to see this, but the one with dirt has a lot of growth going on it. The one where we didn't wash our hands, we just touched it with our dirty hands. The other two, the soap and water right here and the wet ones, we found very little growth compared to the dirt. And this is because we washed our hands before we touched them. So this just gives you an idea of what it would be like if you were touching your hands with dirty, contaminated hands, if you're touching your food before you eat it. So it's always a good idea to wash with soap and water, and if you don't have that available to you, wet ones does kill 99.99% of germs and cleans better than gel hand sanitizer. Okay. One of the experiments that we did was just to show how there are germs on every surface we touch. And so what we did was we mixed together a gelatin mixture and we poured it into a muffin pan, into muffin cups. We then touched different surfaces to see what would happen after a week of just sitting. So Kaylin went and touched the toilet handle and then touched the gelatin mixture. For this one we had touched the car door handle and then touched the gelatin mixture. For this one we had touched one of our doorknobs and then touched it. This one we had touched first, the very first, without touching anything else, just with our hands the way that they were at the beginning of this experiment. And then this one right here we had touched after using wet ones. So we then put it in a dark place, warm place, for about a week, and we just opened it just to see what we found. And I'm not sure how clear it will be, but as you can see, most of them are quite gross. The one that we touched after the wet ones, right over here, has the least amount of growth on it because it kills 99.99% of germs. The rest have quite a bit, especially this one, the car handle. It is looking really gross, especially.
That's